It's a rainy day in Winnipeg, Canada. Our flight got delayed by 40 minutes and now we have a very small connection time in Toronto. We finally made it to New York. Instead of paying $100 for Uber, we grabbed an Uber shuttle for $20 each. During the transfer, we almost missed the flight. The line at border control was endless. We entered the plane nearly last. On the way to our hotel, I kept filming the city. The buildings rise so high and feel so different from what I'm used to back home. Every block has its own style and it's impossible not to stop and look around. Here is our room on the 27th floor. It's pretty compact, but cozy enough for us. And honestly, the best part is the window view. New York stretched out in front of us, with endless rooftops and lights making the room feel bigger than it is. Our hotel gives us $35 a day for drinks at the bar, so of course I went straight for a gin. We started walking from our hotel toward Grand Central. The streets are full of life, honking cars, people rushing past, food smells from every corner. It feels like the city never slows down, even for a second. Every step we took, there was something new to see, whether it was a coffee shop, a massive billboard, or just the sound of New York echoing between tall buildings. This short walk already feels like a movie scene. Right inside Grand Central, we found a musician. His music filled the whole station. Grand Central is breathtaking. The first thing you notice is how huge it is, like walking into a cathedral, but for trains. The ceiling is painted with stars and the main hall feels endless. It's a place where you just want to stand still, look up and try to take it all in. Of course, we had to stop at the Apple Store inside Grand Central. It feels almost surreal, modern technology sitting right in the middle of this historic building. People are testing iPhones and Macs under the same roof where millions of travelers pass every year. It's a mix of old and new that only New York can pull off. Leaving Grand Central, we kept walking through the city. The mix of architecture and endless skyscrapers really makes you feel lost in concrete jungles. Times Square is wild, the huge screens light up every corner and the energy here is unreal. Crowds are moving in every direction, neon colors flashing all around us. It feels like the center of the world, where every billboard is fighting for attention and the city never takes a break. We even spotted an ad for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. We stopped at a small Mexican fast food place to try tacos. I picked one with cactus just to see what it's like. The coolest part was watching the cook prepare everything right in front of us, fresh, fast and full of flavor. The tacos were tasty, but 3 of them for $15 feels expensive. Since tacos weren't enough, we headed to Chick-fil-A to try their chicken burger. Honestly, fast food is always the same. Tasty, greasy, and packed with calories. But in that moment, it really hits the spot. With food out of the way, we kept moving forward. New York doesn't let you stand still for long. Next stop, Joy's Pizza, one of the city's famous spots. The wait was around 30 minutes, and while standing in line, we saw police arrest a shoplifter. Then firefighters came to help a woman who fainted from the heat. Life in New York is never quiet, not even in a pizza line. We finally got 3 slices, but honestly, I don't get the hype. The crust was dry and tough. In the end, we couldn't finish and tossed them. To make up for the pizza, we treated ourselves to some sweet evening dessert. The night ended with a quiet walk back to our hotel. The city lights reflected on the streets, traffic kept rushing, and the sounds of New York followed us all the way. A new day begins. We jumped on the subway heading toward Chinatown. The ride was quick and it already felt like we were diving into another world. Walking through Chinatown, the streets are full of colors, shops, and constant energy. We stopped to grab some dumplings and they were amazing, soft, juicy, full of flavor, the kind of food that makes you want to order a second plate right away. Through the park, we saw other locals playing cards and chess. Some were just relaxing, others deep in competition. It felt like a slice of everyday life here, calm and completely different from the busy streets. Next, we tried Korean ice cream. Sweet, refreshing, and something new for us. Definitely worth it on a warm day walking around the city. Unexpectedly, we found a huge Christmas store filled with ornaments and decorations. Honestly, it felt like stepping into Santa's workshop. Every corner had lights, trees, and sparkling holiday magic. Back to subway again, this time heading towards the ferry port. The trains here moves fast and it's still the easiest way to cross the city without losing too much time. Of course, we made a mistake and ended up on the wrong line. Instead of the ferry, we were going in the complete opposite direction. Classic New York moment. It wasn't planned at all. This time we finally found the right train. Now we were moving in the right direction. We stopped at a store and to grab some water, but noticed something unusual. Because shoplifting has become such a huge problem in the US, many products are now locked behind cases. If you want something, you have to call an employee to open the section. Buying even the simplest things feels like a complicated process here. Nothing special here, just showing a helicopter pad, still kind of cool though. For only $4.50 we got on the ferry. It felt like a full sightseeing tour with amazing views of New York, and at sunset the whole city looked incredible. Check out this building, it looks like it's leaning, really unique design. We randomly stepped into a small pizzeria and honestly it was so much better than Joy's. Fresh, tasty and really satisfying. We kept walking, slowly making our way in the direction of the gallery. To save time, we hopped on a bus. You can just tap your card to pay and it's clean, fast and very convenient for short city rides. On the way, we saw some beautiful souvenir paintings. The collection was huge with all kinds of styles. Honestly, they look like art pieces than simple tourist gifts. We made it to MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art. Here words aren't enough. The only way to understand this place is to walk through and see it yourself. Walking toward Central Park, we passed some iconic spots like the Louis Vuitton building and of course Trump Tower. Inside Central Park, we skipped fast food and grabbed sweet, juicy mango sliced instead. We found a quiet lake with ducks and even turtles swimming around, a peaceful spot in the middle of the city. And here is a massive pickleball field, didn't expect to see that. After so much walking, we treated ourselves to a Five Guys burger. Back to the hotel with an Uber and a night cocktail. A new day and we were craving Asian food. We stopped at a ramen place and it was absolutely amazing. Rich, nutty flavor, filling and warm. Easily a 10 out of 10 meal. For dessert we grabbed the famous pressed croissant. Sweet, crunchy and perfectly layered. It's almost impossible to visit New York without trying one of these. Definitely worth it, even if it's just for the experience. And here it is, the reason we came to New York. Hugh Jackman's concert. The whole trip had its problems, but this show made it all worth it. At one point I was so moved I cried. Hugh, thank you.
Trying out B-roll, trying out Q-Webs, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette beads. Yes, you are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. Don't you wanna get away from home? You what you gotta play, 'cause I got what you need.
All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars you can steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold, these hands can hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me.
After the concert, I made up with my good friend Stas. We went to a club with an incredible view, a lively atmosphere and strong drinks. Stas, thank you. It was a perfect way to end such an emotional day.
New York, baby.
By luck, we managed to get the last tickets for the bus to Niagara Falls. Here is the station and the bus itself, our home for the next 9 hours. A long ride ahead, but the adventure continues. Finally, after 9.5 hours, we reached Niagara Falls. Honestly, I have never wanted home so much, and at that moment I realized Canada truly feels like home now. Big thanks to our Toronto friends, Christina and Artyom, who picked us up from Niagara and drove us to our hotel. We rested there before flying back to Winnipeg. Here is our hotel room in Toronto. Nothing unusual, just a standard North American style room, comfortable enough for a quick stay before heading back home. Breakfast was terrible, I only managed a banana and 2 yogurts. On the plane back home, at this point just tired. And finally we landed back in Winnipeg's airport. Lucia said the next time she's definitely flying with us. We all hold her to it.